You already know. Somewhere in your gut, you know this person feels something, but they won't say it. And that silence is making you question everything, including yourself. Here's what no one tells you: fear doesn't look like fear. It looks like mixed signals. It looks like someone who texts you every day but pulls away the moment things get real. It looks like warmth followed by distance, closeness followed by a wall. You're not imagining it, you're just not reading the right signals. Sign one, they remember everything, but act like they're not paying attention. They remember the name of your dog. They remember that offhand thing you said 3 weeks ago about your least favorite food. But when you catch them, they shrug it off. Oh, I don't know. I just remembered. That's not casual. What research on attention and memory consistently points to is this: we retain what we care about. When someone is scared to admit they like you, they absorb everything about you without wanting to be obvious about it. They're paying close attention. They just don't want you to know how much. Sign two, their body moves toward you before their brain can stop it. They lean in when you talk. They find reasons to sit next to you. They mirror your posture without realizing it. Then, sometimes they catch themselves, Eki, and overcorrect. Suddenly, they're leaning back, crossing their arms, creating distance they didn't mean to create. That gap between the lean and the pullback, that's the fear showing up in real time. Sign three, they get weird about your other options, not jealous in a dramatic way, weird in a subtle way. They go quieter when you mention someone else. They ask follow up questions they pretend not to care about. They find a way to change the subject. They haven't claimed you because they're scared to, but something in them reacts like they already have. Sign four, they help you without being asked. They spot when you're overwhelmed and just show up. They offer things before you need to request them. Acts of service are low risk for someone who's afraid to say what they feel out loud. It lets them express care without having to say the word care. Pay attention to what people do when words feel too dangerous. That's where real feeling lives. Sign five, they tease you, and only you. There's a specific kind of teasing that only happens between two people who are already a little too aware of each other. It's playful, warm, slightly too personal to be random. And you'll notice it's directional, that they don't do it with everyone, just with you. Teasing is a safe way to create closeness without commitment. It says, I notice you, without the risk of saying, I like you. Sign six, they disappear right after a really good moment. This one's harder to see because it hurts more. You have an amazing conversation, a real one. You're laughing, connecting, everything clicks. And then they vanish, they pull back, they're suddenly busy, suddenly distant. Here's the twist most people miss: they didn't pull away because they didn't feel it, they pulled away because they felt it too much. Psychologists who study how people attach to each other have found that some people, especially those who've been hurt in past relationships, respond to closeness by retreating. Not because they want distance, because getting close feels like setting themselves up to lose something. Sometimes the only move they know is to step back. Sign seven, they tell you things they don't tell other people, not big dramatic secrets, small, quiet ones, the things that reveal how they actually think, the embarrassing opinion, the real fear, the thing they'd only say to someone they trusted, even if they can't explain why they trust you yet. That kind of openness isn't random. You don't share your soft underbelly with just anyone. Fear of admitting feelings isn't about you. It's almost never about you. It's about what that person has learned to expect from being open. Someone, somewhere, made vulnerability feel dangerous for them. So now, the moment they start to feel something real, their first instinct is to protect themselves. That's not a character flaw, that's a wound. Understanding that changes how you see the signals. It stops you from reading their fear as your rejection. Their hot and cold isn't a verdict on your worth, it's a map of their history. You don't have to wait forever. You don't have to decode someone indefinitely. But if someone is showing you these signs, you're probably not wrong about what you're sensing. They feel it, they're just scared. And sometimes the bravest thing either of you can do is say it first. Have you ever liked someone but been too scared to say it? Or are you on the other side, waiting for someone to just be honest with you? Tell us in the comments. And if this video felt like it was written for exactly what you're going through right now, subscribe. We make this kind of content every week. See you next time.